Hello and welcome to NinjaBill. Wow, second stream today. NinjaBill Live on NinjaBill and Friends. If anybody joins me, they are more than welcome to. Earlier show today was about the Fallout. This is going to be mostly about Transformers news and whatnot. I'm trying this out a little bit later than I usually do a show, but you know, it is, for a better lack of term, is what it is. I hate that term, but I'm going to use it here. So anyway, before I get going on the news and whatnot, a couple of things I quickly want to show off. I did pick up a few things recently. First and foremost, man, this is sick. Look at that. This is sick. This thing is man, the 70 Chevelle delivery. And man, it is just, it is dope as hell, man. Problem is, it just doesn't do well for my camera, but the light doesn't do well for my camera, but man, it's sick. I love it. That thing is just as clean as heck, and that image is, you can't see it well in the car, but it's that image there. So, boom, I mean, that's the image right there. So, I mean, it's, man, it's just, it's sick. I also picked up, and this is credit to Ultra Megatronics because I normally don't collect these, but he really liked these figures, so I picked one up. This is the Mando. Their reviews are coming soon. This is the Mando. This is the Mines. The Mines. I forget the name of it, but yeah, this is really sick. I dig it. So, Black Series. Comes with a Dark Star Saber, but right now I just have his pistol, which he's more famous for. And I also picked up, and this is my first one I've ever owned. And look at that, man. Look at that Vader. He is awesome. I really like this Vader. It's just awesome. Oh, man. Really, yeah, it's on it, man. It's on it. So I got that. Those really the only things I picked up. So on to the news. We'll just add this in here, and here we are. And let's talk about. So I am not a masterpiece collector, in any true sense of the word, but this does look good, despite the fact that this and this is sold separately. You have to understand that before you go look. This is the MP60 right here. This is it, right? The MPG09 is this right here. So you have to understand there's two different ones. There's a separate one, and then there's this one, all right? So, and it all looks good. I like those blast effects. That looks sick. I like the different heads. You got red eyes, or you got blue eyes. Of course, you got Genrai or Jinrai, depending on how you want to say it there. There is the Transtector body. And there is the trailer. Of course, he comes with the right amount of accessories. I wonder what those are. I wonder what those are. And that. Yeah, probably pieces for here, because yeah. So I really dig it. I love the amount of accessories. Look just like the G1 toys. I mean, I dig them a lot. I really do. I like how it looks. This, I mean, this, looks really. I'm not sure about. Look at that ground clearance. That's going to be really rough. I'm not sure I like that. But it looks really good. Sorry about that technical difficulty. Really sorry about that. So as I was just talking about, let me get it set up again. I apologize for that. It just I'm not sure what's going on there. Technical difficulty. Anyway, as I was saying, I really, really, hello, and thanks for joining, Princeton. Really, really appreciate it. There you go. Thank you very much. Um, as I was saying, I really, really dig this, although I am not a fan of that low ground. Look, Hasbro, Takara, enough with that minimal ground clearance thing. The fans are sick of it, all right? We're all sick of it, all right? There's no such thing. I mean, look, he could not haul around that trailer as a lowrider. It's just no. Every bump in the road would cause damage to the vehicle. Every single bump in the road. I'm just saying, that's not right. All right, you need to stop doing that stuff. But yeah, it all looks very good. So I think if you're a big masterpiece collector, I think you should be in on this because he looks really really nice, very reminiscent of the original toy. Reproduce the toy mechanism of time. Lock will be released and it will be completely transformed trailer truck to. Oh, nice. Containers and Super Jinrai. Yep. I don't see God Bomber though. Yeah, the included God Master figure transforms into an icon engine, right? Yep. But I don't see. Yeah, yeah. So maybe it's going to be a separate release from this because God Bomber would be nice. That would really make a set. That set would probably be over $1,000. I'm here to tell you though, if they were to release this set with a Godmaster, I guarantee you it'd probably be over $1,000 or $700, $800 easily because we need a God Bomber to go with it though. We definitely need a God Bomber. So there's that. Let's go back a page here and we'll take a look at these. I like these. Myself and Dennis, we actually collect these, so both of us do, and I like this. I like it. Saying he's got a little beard. The hat. I mean, come on. Now, I never found the last year's Christmas Prime toy, so this is nice. This is a nice nod to that, and I appreciate it. So, release date is this July. So, and it's apparently going to be around $21. That's before you get your taxes in there, depending on your state or where you live. So yeah, it's cool. I dig it. I dig it a lot. I like it. Just I don't know what it is about Christmas primes, but look at that. I love that beard. That's just great. I like this a lot. There's back, very clean back. Of course, it is a Christmas ornament. Could use a bit more paint maybe here, but it's okay. It's okay. So I like that a lot, and I hope everybody buys one. It's really good. So Gears, I kind of want this one. He looks good. He does. He looks almost, except for the chest a little bit here, he looks almost like he stepped off the screen. The legs and the chest here aren't quite right, but very close. Very close. So, yeah, I like this. I dig that molded detail in there, like when he was being repaired. So, I like it. All in all, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Nobody likes waffling, but he's got some on his leg, like back there. I don't really see a lot on his arms, so that looks okay. Yeah, a bit there, but that's probably where the mushroom looks like a mushroom peg slot. So I like him. I like him. I like him. The wheels. Oh yeah, it does hide the wheels very, pretty well. I don't like that this is gray, but yeah, I think it should have been red. So yeah, these bits right here, I think should have been red. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm not sure that gray is right either. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah. So I'm looking at the cartoon representation right now. So the waist, this should be gray. There should be this part right here should be red. So if they would have reversed that, that would have been nice. The gray on the legs is fine. This should have been blue. The gray on the legs, like I said, is fine. Other than that, yeah, it looks pretty good. Due to transformation, this has to be blue back here, but ideally his legs would all be red, would be a solid red color. This again, his arms would be a solid blue color. But chest looks right. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. Hey, Omegas, how you doing? I'm planning to get him. Fun fact says here, I plan on getting. Fun fact: Hasbro was supposed to have a grumpy chip for that episode. Switching gears, sadly they didn't do it. Core class Soundwaves tapes works. Nice. Nice. But yeah, like I said, other than a few color things here that is off, again, arm should be a solid blue. These should be a solid red. The gray here is fine. This should be gray, and this should be red. Otherwise, you know, outside of that, he looks really, really good. So, really good. Again, I want those. I collect them. Yeah. So, hey, TF Fan Geek. Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute. Boom. Anyone feel like jumping in and talking news with me? Hey, go ahead and do it, man. Go ahead and do it. So, I can do that. I'll give you a few minutes for continuing on here, and once again, I'll join in a moment. Yeah, nice. Omega says, I can't fit in, but you can have characters looks like holding or take tape away from. Nice. Nice. So real quick, once again, I'll show some pickups here that I got recently. There we go. So pick this up, and man, look, this is sick. This is sick. Look at that. 70 Chevy delivery. Heck yeah. Chevelle. Pardon me, I said Chevy. I meant Chevelle. This is, man, it's one sick ride. It's just a really, really sick ride. It's just, I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys know I'm a Hot Wheels collector. I also picked up, because Ultra Megatronus has been talking about him, so I picked him up. So I picked up a Mando from Black Series. Pretty cool. He does come with his Dark Star Saber. I don't have him on it right now. I'd rather have him with his famous pistol because I dig that. So he looks pretty good. Has some articulation issues. You guys will see that in his review. And then I picked this up because, man, and he's sick. He's sick. Look at that. Gotta love Vader. And that is a, you know, soft goods cape there going on. So, oh, man. He's sick. I don't think my camera is doing justice how awesome this toy really is. So, it's just really, really good. So, I picked those up recently, but not a lot of Transformers toys in the places I'm finding around here. Oh, by the way, did you see my new hat? And it's reversible, so I could either have a Decepticon or Autobot logo going on. So I dig it. Last Friday, my brother got Kingdom Core Class Optimus. Nice. Megatron and Soundwave for a good price, $6 each. Oh, nice. Today he has a Gamer Studio Series Starscream from War of Cybertron. Nice. I didn't skipping most of the gamer big, so I've skipped them all practically. Yeah, no, that's actually, it's not Din, it is Boba Fett. It is Boba Fett, actually. Let me pull that back up. See? Boba. Now, I think they do have a Din. I think you can't really see clearly on here, but I think this one is Din right there. So you can't really see it, but I think that's Din right there. Or that is. I forget which one of these is. So I need to find the rest of them. I only found this one, so that means there's, 4 others I need to find. Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding that Darth Vader panel van. So that would be really, really cool. Oh yeah, that Vader is sick, man. It is so good, so good. yeah. Like I said, it's reversible, so I can have it either Decepticon or Autobot. Right now, I'm wearing black, so yeah. The light here really isn't great for for some reason my camera doesn't like the lights very well. Pull it away. Maybe this will be better. Maybe you can see it better. I don't know. Now it's even darker, but yeah, it's Boba. So still pretty cool. This camera just doesn't like light. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't. Maybe I'm doing something. It's probably because I'm doing something wrong. So, Tia Fan Geek is joining me. Let me shut up the camera there, add him in the screen. Hey, Tia Fan Geek, welcome, man. It's been a long time since I did a NinjaBill Friends show, and you were one of the first guys to join me on my original NinjaBill Friends stream. So, man, it's good to see you back on this show.
Thank you very much.
It is good to. Yep, I sure can. So. Let's get you back in here, and I guess we'll start from the beginning here, so we can talk about the same thing. So, yeah. Oh, did you have anything you want to show off first?
Just one thing. I went into my local Target store last week, and I found this action figure.
Oh, nice, Wheeljack.
Yep.
Nice. I haven't found him yet, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it took 40 years, but we finally got a figure of Wheeljack in his G1 Cybertron alt mode.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you did you see the what I picked up? I know you don't collect Star Wars Black Series stuff, but yeah, so I picked up the Mando, and I picked up Vader, and did you see that? So
I'm sorry, no, I did not.
Oh, okay. Real quick, I'll go over it, and we'll see here. So here, man, and he's sick. Look at this Vader.
Wow. Nice.
He is. I'm so happy with this Black Series Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really happy. I also picked up Din. So.
Oh yeah.
And he looks really. Now he does come with a Dark Star Saber, but right now I don't have that. With accessory with him, I've got it set off to the side. But I'd rather see him with his pistol, and it looks really, really good, really good. And I also picked up this very cool. Let me get it out of its clamshell real quick. Very cool Chevelle 70 Chevelle delivery, which is Star Wars, and you can't really see it on there, but the card back has it, which is Boba Fett.
Oh, okay.
So that's the same image that's on the car there. So
nice.
I mean, yeah, man, it's so nice. Getting back in the clamshell here. So nice. Nice. I like to take the cars out and show them off, but I keep almost all of my. I'll put them right, just like so. Put them right back in the clamshell.
Oh yeah.
It's what I do. It's strange as it is.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's strange at all, because I try and do that with my Titan class figures. They take more room on the shelf than they do kept in the box.
Yeah, I totally get that. So here we are. Let's see. All right, let's try this. So, the MPG 09 and the MP 06 here. is Jinrai or Ginrai, depending on how you say it. So, as I was telling people originally, there's a separate. The MP60 Ginrai is separate. It does not come with a trailer. All right, it's a separate figure, so that is separate. The MP09G, the MPG09 Super Ginrai is this set right here. And I like the blast effects. I mean, it looks spot on. All these weapons right here, the accessories, including Ginrai himself, looks like it's, almost like the original toy. Got some blast effects, some extra heads. See if I can enlarge that. Here we go. Let me slide up here so we can take a look at that. Oh, we'll go back down. There he is, and he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good indeed. Why do people do pelvic thrusts on their toys? It's silly, and I wish you'd stop. He doesn't need it, But yeah, I mean, he looks great. He looks a nice, shiny silver wood, So he looks really, really good. Oh wow, I didn't notice that neck earlier, but it's a nice silver color too. Look at it in there.
Yeah, really metallic and shiny.
Yeah, that's what makes him great.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Did I see what I think I saw on the chest?
What?
Chest, clear windows.
They kind of look bluish to me. Maybe they are clear.
But I'm saying it's still translucent plastic.
Yeah.
I have this new policy where I hate translucent plastic.
Hey, I don't blame you. So he looks really good, but again, this is separate. So those blast effects are really, really nice. And oh yeah, look at Jinrai here. He looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, he does. The arms
looks like he's.
Go ahead.
Oh, I think we were about to touch on the same subject, which is the articulation. That may be a ball joint right there.
I can't tell if it's a ball joint or a hinge joint.
Yeah.
Those paper thin arms.
Yeah. Knees look like they're articulated at least. The feet
probably due to
transformation. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has an ankle. Oh yeah, he has hinge joints in the ankles. You can tell by when you look at the alt mode, the feet where they end up.
Oh yep, you're right. Yeah. Yep, I thought blue plastic. So those are blue. But see now, if you recall correctly, this is not his robot chest. This is like the original toy. His robot chest is back here, and this is just the cab. So that's probably why it looks. See, because I don't know. I guess they're both blue windows because that definitely looks blue to me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it definitely looks blue. Yeah, thanks, man. They do look great. Lucky you have that cap. Yeah. But yeah, he looks really good. Oh, nice. Yeah. Still got the old feature in the new masterpiece here. That looks really good.
I wonder if it's gonna. Go ahead.
No, you finish.
I was just gonna say, I wonder if it's gonna have the actual transformation gimmick from the G1 Power Master figure had, where inserting as I call him, Haikyuu or Jinrai to the rest of his Transtector body, if it actually activates if it's the first step in activating the transformation, or if it's just
they did mention the locking thing, and I'll show that in a little bit. But yeah, they did mention that. So as you can see, see, like the original toy, there's the cab of the truck. So yeah, he looks pretty good. He does. I like these. Oh, nice. I like those blast effects.
Yeah.
And here is his combined mode. And he looks good. Now, interestingly, they didn't show off a God Bomber, and that makes me wonder how pricey. If they release an MPG09 and then a God Bomber, man, that's probably going to be what, $800, $900, man. I mean,
Did they say what the price for Super Jinrai and his trailer together is going to be?
I think so. I'll look in a minute, but look here. They should have painted those in. Now in the cartoon, I don't think they were there. In the toy, these were painted in to match the windows. So because they are part of the windows, but
yeah, it's to make it look like his chest expanded during the
yeah,
transformation.
yeah. He looks really good though. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. There he is with all the accessories. Oh, that looks like a gunmetal gray paint on those. That looks nice. Very nice. I mean, it's I like it. So I hope people, you know, if you're into the Masterpiece line, I would say definitely pick this up, but be aware it's going to be pricey. Oh, nice.
Base mode.
Almost identical to the original.
Yeah. Makes me wonder if we're going to get Masterpiece Micromasters someday.
That would be cool. So let's see if they mention the price here. Yeah, right here. December, the MPG 09 will be wow, which is 258 and a half bucks. 60 will be 119. Remember, that's just the cab. That's just this. So if you want the bigger one, you're gonna have to be popping that, you know, 200 and almost $260 for it. So, and if they added God,
I just added them together. I just added those two prices together. It comes to $377 and 72 cents.
Oh, nice. Now, if they add God Bomber, maybe that'll be another one of these. Do you figure maybe?
No, I figure God Bomber is going to be the other price.
When so another. Yeah. Yeah.
Me wanting that amount for a Transformers figure that not only has a robot mode and a base mode, but becomes a second trailer for this thing and can combine with it to become God Jinrai.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yep. I love. Look, I collect the holiday Hallmark stuff. I have a bunch of them, and I'll definitely, because I missed out on that Prime, that Christmas Prime from last year.
Oh yeah.
I missed out on it, so you know, this will have to, you know, take its place. So it'll be you know, almost $22 in stores. So hope everyone finds one and hangs it on your tree for the holidays. So I really like this. I love his little beard. They had a bigger image of that. There it is. Look at that. I like his beard and cap. I do. I really do. So there's that.
Yeah.
The gears. I like him. There are some things that are wrong with it, as I see. Like, this should be solid blue. This should be red. This right here should be gray. The gray there is fine. I understand for transformation why it has to be blue back here, but otherwise the legs should be solid red color. They can't get it perfect, I understand, but he looks very close. Oh, I like this. But again, I really think they should have made this all blue here.
The elbow joint.
Yeah, it's not gray. It should be blue. This should be a solid gray, no red there. Pardon me.
Bless you.
Pardon me, congestion. Anyway, again, this should be red. It wouldn't have been that difficult to use red plastic here for that filler, because these are wheels for his vehicle mode that are tucked in behind this chest plate. So when you bring this down, you fold those wheels out. It looks like, so there you can see the wheels.
Yeah.
So it looks like the top half of the truck is on his back, which it's okay. G1 Toy was much worse. So much worse, but he looks good. I admit he looks good.
All you have to do is swap the chest plate and the head, and you have an instant swerve.
You're right. Yeah. So I think this is pretty successful as I look at it. I'm just nitpicking the colors there. That's just a nitpick, folks.
Oh yeah,
But
because make no mistake, I think Gears is one of the more anticipated figures of United Wave 2.
I haven't even seen any of the United Wave 1, but sure.
Well, I confess, I went to cmdstore.com and they got everything in stock early, so I've already completed.
Nice. And I love the fact that for once he's not a lowrider. All right, that there's only 1.5 millimeter of clearance, ground clearance on this. I love it. Some people are complaining he sits too high. No, he doesn't. I dig it. For once, I'm not worried about scratching paint or plastic. When I'm rolling the truck, the alt mode around. But
the reality is, trucks are designed to be off-road vehicles.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I like it. He's got yellow painted lights. Hasbro doesn't usually do that. I like that. You can pretty much tell the transformation by looking at, like, here's the chest plate I was talking about. Those wheels will fold up. Once you fold that up, those wheels will fold back behind here, just right under there like that. So these are the legs, obviously, the arms. So shell will be on his back. Yeah. So pretty cool. I like it.
I love how the robot mode feet are slightly higher than the roof because it looks like floodlights.
Mm-hmm. I dig it. This a lot. I've never seen the images of the back before. That's kind of off, but okay.
Well, at least it is bad as Earthrise, Ironhide, and Ratchet were.
Oh yeah, with the feet on the back. Well, no, you were just kind of talking about that with me on my Ratchet review about the whole foot situation. I really like. Let me bring this up here. I like the fact that you see in Siege, this section was the feet and it just stuck out there. But in Earthrise, they corrected that, so it's still the feet, but the way it all folds up and folds in and everything, they handled it really, really well. It's much better than it was. So much better. So I appreciate that. Let me get out of here and get back to what we were talking about here. So Gears looks pretty successful. I'm not sure about all that back or all that chest, because that is his chest. Because again, here where it folds up, that is his chest. Mm-hmm. So pretty interesting transformation from the looks of it. But I do like it overall. So moving on here, if my internet agrees with me here. So I don't know anything about these, and there's the Transformers 1 Optimus Prime popcorn bucket and drink toppers. So if you saw Rise of the Beast, you got that Optimus Prime popcorn bucket with the trailer. It's really nice. I missed out on it. But this looks cool. Oh yeah, sad. There's the topper. It looks like a Bumblebee. This Optimus Prime looks a little clunky, but otherwise okay. Does it transform?
I don't know if it does or not. It doesn't say yet.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. No.
Probably what happens is you just open up Optimus Prime's chest and pour the popcorn in.
Because it looks like it might. Because if you look right there, that looks like a pinned wheel right there. Look at that. There's metal right there.
Yeah, but then they could just spin in place just to make it look like he transforms.
True. Very true, because I don't see any wheels down here, so that's very true. So, and it looks like there's the top that you probably flip up to put your popcorn in. Yeah. So it's a shame the head is blocked, but there that is, and you got other little toppers. So pretty cool. I dig those. Let's see here, moving right along. We looked at Optimus Prime toy colors. We haven't looked at this yet, but it's just, I like this. I don't like that it got mistransformed it and had the shoulder so low. But man, oh man, this G1 toy color is He looks fantastic. I am a toy color guy. I much prefer toy colors over tune colors. Lots of people are the other way around. I understand we all have our favorite ways, but this looks really good with those bright silvers and that, it's just, he looks really, really good in that darker blue color.
I will say this, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer Optimus Prime having yellow eyes instead of blue eyes. Because
a lot of people
against his blue helmet.
You're right. See, that's what I like the bright yellow eyes too. I do. I like bright yellow eyes. One of the reasons why I prefer the Netflix of the when we got the new Prime mold that everybody loves from the Earthrise Prime mold, right? I bought the Netflix version specifically because I like the darker blue colors. They reminded me more of the G1 toy colors and the G2 Optimus Prime colors. So the Netflix for me is my favorite version of the Earthrise. I have both the original and the Netflix version, but I prefer the darker blues because it reminds me of the toy. I'm a toy colors guy, so it can't be helped. But yeah, he looks pretty good. So,
yeah, I personally don't mind. I like both of the G1 figure and cartoon color schemes, but I do prefer when Optimus Prime has yellow eyes instead of blue.
Yep, I do too. I prefer, blue eyes are great, but I do prefer the bright yellow eyes. I really do. So, let's see here. I don't know any Roboson. See, I'm not a Roboson, but apparently we're getting a Megatron. I'm not a Roboson guy, so I don't know about you, but I'm not going to watch the video here. I don't
collect third-party figures anymore, so I don't keep up with third-party merchandise.
Yep. Oh man, this looks so amazing. The BWM-10 Dinosaur Warrior or Transmetal 2 Dinobot. Man, he looks amazing.
Wow, I can't believe a third-party company beat out Hasbro and Takara Tomy in releasing a modern Dinobot 2 figure.
Yeah, and he looks amazing. And like he stepped right off the screen. He really does. He looks amazing. It's, because the original toy, which I have, it was sort of this off yellow desert color, that I was never really a fan of. But I was really a big fan of the toy. Looks like that may have light up eyes, maybe. It looks really, really good. And there's with the Masterpiece, a Dinobot. So that's about right scale too. Yeah. He looks really good. And apparently, one of these this is removable. One of these are removable to, sort of simulate when he accidentally shot off his own claw, if you remember the show. So
I forgot about that scene.
Yeah. So, man, he looks really, really good. Do they show his ult move though? Nope, I guess not.
Not yet. It's a mystery.
Yeah, man. But he looks really, really good. So we got that coming. Yeah. If you're into that, man, here we go. Got the Commander in-hand images of Commander Magmatron, and looks really good.
I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you saw today, but Amazon bumped up Magmatron's release date from July 1st to May 30th.
Oh, nice.
Same thing for Tidal Wave. His release date was bumped up from July 15th to May 30th.
Oh, that is Amazon. Nice.
Yeah, so Magmatron and Tidal Wave might get released 1.5 months earlier than previously expected.
Good. I'm sorry I had to use a device here real quick for this eye. I'm having trouble reading with this eye as of late, so I have to use it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens. Anyway, so By the way, thanks for Ultra Megatronus for joining us, even if briefly. Thank you very much, much appreciated. So this Magmatron, I had the original toy. I love it. I say had because if you watch my live stream this morning, you find out a lot of my original toys got stolen. So and I'm very. I don't want to talk. Yeah. Anyway,
believe it or not, I know the pain of having a Transformers figure stolen. I had one stolen when I was 5 years old. I took it to show and tell.
And that's sad. But for me, it's my almost the entire collection.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Yeah. So but he looks really, really good. I like this. That's the right scale. I believe, that looks to be the right scale. Yep. I hope that they're going to be releasing a Beast Wars second Galvatron. Is that Neo? Second, I think. Anyway, that Galvatron that is a dragon and has a drill tank mode and it's crazy. I hope they release that too. So, but he looks really good. He does. There's a nice scale.
How large he is.
Yep. That's about right. For the Predacon, general. He looks really, really good. There's I'm wondering if they're gonna actually name these, because the original, this is Landsoar, right? There's Airsoar and there's Seasoar. So are they gonna name? I know they named the combined mode, the Beast Form combined mode. I know that. So there you go, scale for those. That looks great. I don't know why they keep showing off that hinge. Great. This hinge here. Every time I see pictures, they show off this hinge here. Okay, we get it. He has a foldable hinge there. Oh, yes, they did. So this is called Magmasaurus, this combined mode. It wasn't named before, but they've named it now. Beast Wars Universe Magmasaurus. So they've named that. They named it. Look inside there. How it all works. Landsoar, Seasoar, Airsoar. So that's how he comes packed. Oh, man, that looks so terrible. Come on, Hasbro. It looks so terrible. Apparently, Motormaster was worse. So I don't know. I never picked it up, but
I did.
Yeah. Was it worse than this?
Oh, yeah. You know what they did? They mistransformed the tractor cab, but the way it and the trailer fit inside the box, he could have come in a box half the size. So they used cardboard filler to make Motormaster fit in the same size box that all previous Commander class figures fit in.
Yeah, it's sad, really. That's terrible, Hasbro. It's terrible. You stop doing that. But this looks really amazing, and I'm in on it. If I can find it, I'm definitely in on it. I'm definitely in on him. Because I love the original toy. It's one of my favorite toys, so I like it. And some people are already complaining about this backpack and his tail. The original did that too, and they said, well, that's the point. It's a new toy. If it's updated, they should learn how to fix it. Well, no, because that even in the cartoon, he had this tail in the cartoon.
That's not a fix. The thing is that I mentioned this years ago on a video of mine. I don't know if I deleted it or not, but that is one of the paradoxes Hasbro and Takara constantly faces. How do they design something new but keep the nostalgia of the original design? They have to find that thin line to please fans and collectors.
Yep.
Something updated, but looks like something that came out 20 plus 30 plus years ago.
And like this, like the original, this tail wasn't that articulated, and you can see the articulation joint right there. So it wasn't. Looks like the sword may fit in. Something slots into there. Maybe the sword. I don't know. The sword originally was a part of. I'm trying to remember, because like there are missiles that fit into here. The sword actually fit into his neck. So like the whole piece was part of his neck, so a sword and part of his neck, you came to form. The weapon looks kind of similar there. So, there are definitely nods to the original toy here and the cartoon. Because in the cartoon, he had this backpack and tail. He had it. It was there. Well, not as bad as it is here, but it was there. So they all look really, really good. I dig it. I think, and there's what they call it, Magnosaurus. So
yeah, Magnosaurus. Yeah.
It looks really good. And this was always ridiculous to begin with, folks. It was always a ridiculous thing. It's a ridiculous thing now.
When you think about it, how else can you mash up a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a Pterodon, and a Plesiosaur and make a creature that doesn't look like
yeah, it's
a six-limbed dragon.
Yeah, it's ridiculous and yet awesome at the same time. I don't know how else to say it. It's it's okay. We already talked about that. Transformers 1. I don't know much about it to talk about it. I just don't know enough about it. So one news from CinemaCon.
Yeah, from what I've seen, from what I saw when the poster that came out a few years ago, or no, last year, basically Transformers 1 is going to be a brand new film, and it's going to be fully animated. So it's the first fully animated Transformers movie to hit the box office since the original G1 film came out in 1986. And apparently it's going to be just like the Transformers Siege cartoon, where it's a retelling of the Transformers War and how it started. And so it's almost like it's going to be comparing episodes of Generation 1. It's almost like Five Faces of Darkness it's either part 3 or 4, and the pilot episode More Than Meets the Eye part 1. So it's almost like it's going to be a movie version of the War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron video games, where the Transformers characters are hanging out on Cybertron. Megatron rises to power, and by the time there's going to be one of 3 possible endings for the movie. It's either going to end on a cliffhanger so they can do a sequel if it does well enough at the box office, or it's going to end with Cybertron dying and Optimus Prime and the Autobots telling Megatron they aren't going to stop fighting until he's defeated. Or the third one is it's going to end up with Optimus Prime telling the Autobots Cybertron is now a dead world and our only hope is to leave Cybertron, and it's going to end with the Ark being revealed.
Yep, and it says here it has been reported there's an unexpected full-on comedy element with a lot of joking around. Well, it's not surprising if this guy's involved, because Keegan-Michael Key is he's quite a successful comedian. He's been in a lot of movies, and he's a very funny guy. I especially liked on Whose Line It Is. Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's one of my favorite shows.
I remember. Yeah.
So yeah. Good stuff. But other than that, I just the animation preview does not have a Generation 1 feel. It's said to be a clean new look and style that is aimed at a younger audience. So
have you ever watched the G1 cartoon episode War Dawn?
Yep.
Yeah, so, War Dawn is my favorite episode. So that is what Transformers 1 is. It's basically a reimagining of the episode War Dawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess there is a crossover happening. So there you go.
Is it live action or animated?
Let's see here. Oh no. I almost crossover Spielberg. So it may be a live action. That'll be weird, but
yeah,
I don't know how successful it will be. But okay. I think it's a bit ambitious. Is the word I'm going to choose to use here. Ambitious.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Imagine the forces of Cobra. Can you imagine Cobra Commander jumping into a tank and all of a sudden right when he starts to take the controls, the tank transforms into Megatron.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think it's a bit
Yeah.
ambitious.
I
So
can see Megatron going, "There's something about your voice that sounds familiar, and I hate it." And they could do that as a joke to Cobra Commander and Starscream, both originally being voiced by Chris
now,
Latta back in 1984.
I have not been reading this. I read the first issue, so
Yeah,
I don't know much about the series. I hope people are enjoying it. I
I
have
don't
not
read it.
been reading
I like to read any of the comic books, so I don't follow any of the comic book stories.
it. Oh, yeah, the only comic I'm reading right now is the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong.
Mm,
I'm reading that, so I plan on checking out that movie, the Godzilla versus Kong movie. That's out right now.
mm.
I plan on checking that out tomorrow. Um,
Are
so
there
we got
any other? Um, are there any other? Sorry for using this term. Kaiju monsters besides Kong and Godzilla, or are
tons
they
of
just
them,
what?
tons of them,
It's
tons
just
of
they're the
them.
two most famous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's tons
Okay.
of them. There's a ton of them.
Hmm.
Some reviews are up. Looks like PPR is doing a snarl. I have yet to find Snarl. Yet to find him. So, what do you think about that new swoop that's coming out?
Swoop will be mine. You know what I've done? I
Huh.
have. I got Snarl off of a CMD store last year, and
Mm-hmm.
so I have all four of the Dinobots. And what I've been doing is I've been keeping them inside their boxes until all five of them got released. Then I could unbox them all at the same time.
Nice,
So
nice.
yeah,
I love that. So
yeah,
as we see, PPR is here. Looks like we also have from Ghost Prime. We got this 2-pack here going on. So I hope people go check it out. I
yeah.
have yet to find this Wheeljack, and I'm glad you got him. So yet to
Mm-hmm.
find him. Looks like we got Dennis here with a review of Rhinox, and
Mm-hmm.
the mini one comes with him. Uh, we'll look at the Legacy United Voyager Cybertron Starscream. I have not picked that up. That's an easy pass for me. Um, let's have it. Terran Twitch. I've yet to pick up Twitch figure. I really should.
The only
Looks like
figures, yeah, the only Transformers Earthspark figures I have are the Warrior class as darn, I just forgot the name. Is it
oh,
Thrash? Who's the recycle?
nice. I picked up the I forget the owl's name, but I picked him up. So he's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Anyway, we got a Twitch here. We got Dennis alive. More gears. I passed on that Cheetor or that core class one. I've passed on it quite a few times. I just don't care for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it. It
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of a very small Knight slash Cheetor version. So from
Mm-hmm.
from the Beast Wars line, if you're familiar with it. So
Yeah.
another review from Dennis here. We got looks like Patriot Prime has got Shard.
Yeah.
The animated. I passed on the animated Prime too. So
Mm.
but there are lots of
My
channels
first
out here.
copy had a my first copy of animated Optimus Prime had a defect where one of the transformation joints was warped and bent out of shape,
Oh, that's
so it
sad.
couldn't transform properly. Uh-huh.
That's sad. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to play this, but that's probably a look at the masterpiece that we talked extensively about, and that's
Yep.
pretty much it for the news. I just wanted to come on. I don't normally stay up this late. Don't normally
Oh,
do this late stuff, but I wanted to do it, and thank you so much. And hey, Anthony, how you doing? Dennis sees you.
no. Mm.
Thanks for joining me. But thank you so much, to Fan Geek. I really appreciate you joining me here. Always a
Oh yeah,
pleasure, my
thank you
friend.
for having me
Always a
on.
pleasure. So,
Yeah.
and with that,
Yeah.
tell everybody who you are, where they can find you before we close out here, and take it away.
Sure. So I am the TFN Geek. You can find me here on YouTube. I love to talk everything Transformers related, and I have a huge backlog of Transformers figures that I have to review. I have close to 50 individual Transformers action figures that I have to review, as you can see by the wall of Transformers boxes behind me. And NinjaBill, take a look at that over there to the left of the screen.
Wow.
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 I have at least a dozen Legacy and Studio Series Transformers figures that I have to review in box, piled up there. So I calculated that if I were to do a review a night, it would probably take me 2 months to finally finish playing catch up and get caught up on all my reviews. So yeah.
I am almost out of material to review. This is yeah. Anyway, go ahead and finish, and I'll talk more about that in just a second. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's been a bit of a challenge trying to organize which Transformers figures I should review next. But I've got one more exclusive figure that I want to review. But then after that, I think I might review the Legacy Evolution figures that I haven't covered yet before I finally move on to Legacy United. As you can see behind me, one Legacy Evolution figure I still have to review is the Commander Class Armada Prime. And underneath him, I still have to review Studio Series Ultra Magnus there. And even there, I don't know if you can tell under my shoulder here, but that black box I'm pointing out with the gold stripes is Titan Class Black Zarak. I got him 2 years ago off of Amazon, so that's how far behind in my reviews I am. I have Transformers action figures that have been waiting a long time to get reviewed. And the thing with Titan Class figures is the amount of space they take in my normal review station. One side note is that I bought myself a new microphone off of Amazon a couple of months ago, and I finally figured out the trick to making it work. I have to turn all the other programs on my laptop computer off to get it to activate. So,
yeah, I have to get a new headset myself. So I feel you there. So, where can people find you?
So I don't like to do social media, so the only place you can find me at, unfortunately, right here is YouTube. Technically, I'm on Instagram, but I don't use it often because I don't like to use social media that much. But yeah, you can find me here on YouTube. I have hit, I believe it's 784. Let me check these. Yeah, I did. Today I hit 784 subscribers. So I'm only 16 subscribers away from hitting 800. So if you have anything Transformers related to ask, please stop by my channel and feel free to ask me questions. I love to talk everything Transformers related. And yes, I've got quite a few Transformers knowledge to share with everyone. And autocorrect primer, hello, dear friend. Nice to see you here.
I was just about to say the same thing. Nice to see you, ACP man. Good to see you, old pal. I miss you and Nikki. I'm restarting the NinjaBill live show. I know it's been a couple of years, but this is probably going to be about a once a month thing. Real quick, I'll get into real quick, just once again to show off real quick recent purchases. I picked up this very cool 70 Chevelle delivery, which is of course Boba on there. Very cool. I picked up the Black Series Mando from the mines episode from when he was in the mines, so pretty cool. Comes with a dark saber. I don't have that on him right now, but man, I don't normally pick up action figures like these, but Ultra Megatronus convinced me I needed to pick these up, so I got me a Mando, a Din, and this one. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the best Vader toy ever. I mean, look at him.
Oh yeah, that's one impressive Darth Vader.
That is just sick.
Forgive me for saying this, NinjaBill. The Force is strong with that one.
Oh yeah, it really, really is. It really, really is. This is Star Wars Black, it's Black Series, and man, I never owned a better Vader figure. Hey, I like that. Yeah, it's reversible too. I can have it either Autobot or Decepticon. Right now, I got the Decepticon showing. Yeah,
I have one of those. I have one of those reversible hats. It says
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has, it's not as cool as that one. Mine has the word Transformers on it, and one side of the hat is purple and the other side is red.
Right. Ooh. There we go. And now I'm an
Nice.
Autobot. And now I'm an Autobot.
Cool.
So hey, there you go. Hey, there's Ken. There's Ken. There you go. Yeah. It's really nice. So, but man, this is the best Vader figure ever. I mean, it's just awesome. All the paint you want is there. The soft goods are there. Lightsaber, excellent. I do wish it could glow more, but hey, uh, um, he just he looks amazing. I love the fact that they used this nice like cherry black for his lenses, so it'll look black in some ways, but if you get it in the light, they'll look red too. Like right there, see how they turned red? I mean, that is just awesome. I really, 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 really like that figure. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So as I was about to say, so one of the things is I've almost run out of material to review. I mean, Transformers where I moved to are really hard to find. I mean, really hard to find, and I'm still not doing that whole online shopping thing of mine. But I'm still a moratorium on that. So I got real. I don't have the problem of too much to review. I have too little to review. So as something new, I started on my channel a sort of a gaming thing where I'm showing off my Fallout 4 settlement builds. Um, if you saw my show this morning, yes, I did a show this afternoon too, a NinjaBill live show, and where I was talking about the new Fallout series. I'm not going to really talk about much here. But I did cover it in that live stream. Really like the series. I think everybody should go check it out when you're a fan of the games or not. I think you'll enjoy the show. And so I'm a big fan of the Fallout game, so I'm bringing that content to the channel, trying it out. I have 2 of those videos up currently, with Spectre Island and well, I forget the other one, but people, please go check those out. Leave me a comment. Tell me. I need more input on those videos so I know whether people are going to be watching them or not. Out of the settlements, there's like 36 of them in the game if you have the DLCs and whatnot. So I've only done 2 of them so far, so that means 32 of them I yet to do, and I plan on covering all of them. But I need people to come and like, share, comment on those videos. Tell me what you think, so I know how well it's going to be received. You got the views, it tells me a lot, but when I look at it, the views are only a few minutes. On average, the view count is only 57 seconds. I mean, come on, that doesn't tell me whether people like them or not. It says that they only watched a little bit of it and then left. So yeah. Sleeping.
Yeah, he called it a night.
Yeah, later, Anthony, later. So make sure you guys go check that out, and I'm going to end the stream. So thank you very much, TFA Geek, for joining me, and I hope next month I can have we'll do this again, and I hope welcome back to NinjaBill Friends. So awesome. Thank you very much, and I want to, everybody go check out TFN Geeks reviews, his channel. Make sure you subscribe and like all those videos. Make sure you do that as well as for mine. Any upcoming guests, I hope you do the same. And is that the Target one? What is that one? I don't know that one.
No. So
wait, is that the?
So for those of you wondering, so NinjaBill just revealed he hasn't seen this figure before. So for those of you guys unaware, here's a preview of what my next review is going to be. This is the Transformers VNR Volvo tractor cab Optimus Prime figure, and this is a repaint of the Christmas Santa Claus Optimus Prime figure. done in his Generation 1 colors.
Wow.
So for those of you who missed out on the Christmas Santa Claus Optimus Prime figure, or
Like me.
if you liked that figure but you didn't want it in Christmas colors, then this is and you like that and you would want that figure in Optimus Prime's more traditional color scheme, then this is the figure to get, the VNR Volvo Optimus Prime.
You're always welcome back, ACP. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, so this was originally going to be a collaborative Transformers figure. It was going to be an Amazon delivery truck, but there was apparently a snafu where at the time when this figure was announced, a lot of Amazon employees came out and publicly announced that Amazon is one of the worst companies to work for in the entire United States right now, and so Hasbro didn't want any bad publicity affiliated with Amazon by making a delivery truck for them, because the truck drivers apparently work long hours and are underpaid. So they just decided to make the figure in Optimus Prime's G1 colors, and that's what the VNR figure came out to be.
Well, it looks great. So I'm going to Ken says I think you're still going to do that Amazon figure from what I've read. Oh, okay. Well, okay. If I see it, I'll pick it up. It's probably just an online exclusive right now. That figure there he's holding.
It's an online. It's a shared online exclusive.
See, Transformers Talk Rock sort of covered this in a show today, but I think we're going to start seeing, in other areas, maybe not in the larger cities, but I think we're going to start seeing less and less merchandise on the shelves, Transformers related, because of there's a lot of stores simply not restocking their stuff. Like the stores around me that I've seen, they're simply not restocking anymore because kids aren't buying them, and the adult collectors, they're doing almost exclusively online now. There's not a lot of toy hunters out there anymore. So, and scalpers have kind of killed the retail environment anyway. Because they'll go in and buy up, a lot of this one character, and so the hunters are left, in the dark. So, Anyway, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave out. Nice, and make sure you click subscribe. All that good stuff. If you have the means to do so and you would like to do so, I have a Patreon link. That everybody can click and join my Patreon, become a member there. It really helps the channel grow. But more, just hit the like. That is the one thing I ask everybody to do above everything else, and be good to each other. Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend.